I want to walk you through Futurecast. There are some changes tracking our direction. We're going to be quiet overnight tonight. Tomorrow, however, mostly cloudy skies as our cold front approaches out ahead of it. As early as tomorrow afternoon, we could see a few of these spotty showers. There's very well likely a thunderstorm embedded in some of these as well going into tomorrow evening. Early in the day, throughout the afternoon, and even the evening, the chance of rain is going to be scattered enough that there's a good chance not everyone sees rain initially. The focal point for rain and storms this weekend is going to be along this actual cold front itself. By 10 o'clock tomorrow night, most of that rain north and west of the Tulsa area. This is a slow-moving cold front. As it does approach, it's going to pump the brakes even more, stalling out, becoming a stationary front. This is Saturday morning, 8 a.m. You've probably got some rain northwest Arkansas, maybe parts of the River Valley, but the difference here, we've got somewhat of a northeast back to the southwest orientation. It's kind of slanted, that line is, which means the bulk of the rain may be a little bit slower to move into portions of the River Valley. It'll eventually get there, but just not as quick as northwest Arkansas. This goes into Saturday evening. You'll notice that front really stalls out, but there's more energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere traversing that front, and that's what kicks up additional showers, some heavy rain and some thunderstorms Saturday night into Sunday morning. In fact, I think that's when we pick up the bulk of our rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. Will be an attendant severe weather potential with that as well. We'll eventually get another low pressure to form out west. As that moves through, it's going to lift that stationary front back towards the north, swings us another cold front, and that'll provide that last burst of energy to push the front out of the area. But in doing so, it too brings an additional chance of some storms. This is Sunday afternoon. I think a lot of that's starting to push off towards the east with that frontal passage. It looks like the second half of Easter probably going to be in better shape than the first half. What does that look like in terms of some of the high resolution data? This isn't perfect. It's not the gospel, so don't look at it as if this is exactly what your radar app's going to show. This just gives us a good idea of what it could look like in terms of general placement, general timing. This is 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. You got a couple of those thunderstorms, some showers out there. Meanwhile, the heavy activity well off to our west, even through midnight. It is moving closer to our neck of the woods. We very well could, if this materializes, if this pans out, have some strong thunderstorms producing a lot of lightning, some thunder, heavy rain, hail, even some winds overnight into the early morning hours of Saturday. And that's going to continue on and off for us. This is Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, many of which are producing some heavy rain, some loud claps of thunder, a little bit of lightning out there with that severe weather potential as well. Now, this is 8:30 Saturday morning. There's a good chunk of the River Valley that hasn't seen much at all yet, but slowly but surely that line does progress further off towards the east and very well could dump some heavy rain as well. That'll wane a little bit. We may get a bit of a break Saturday before the next round of rain that's going to get a little bit heavier, maybe have some embedded thunderstorms before that moves in as well. Friday's severe weather risk for tomorrow, level 2 in yellow, level 1 in green. We're thinking some damaging winds and hail are the most likely hazards. The tornado threat Friday and Saturday, it's low, but it's not necessarily zero. So we'll have a team here tracking it just to be on the safe side. Going into Easter Sunday, as that storm system progresses towards the east, it's only going to encompass the eastern portions of our viewing area. I'm really thinking I-49 and points off towards the east. There is the severe weather potential. We'll take it really seriously. We'll track it very closely. We'll probably have a couple of warnings before it's all said and done. I think flooding is going to be our more likely concern. That's why the Weather Service has opted for a flood watch for the entire area beginning at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening and running through 7 p.m. Sunday night. You'll notice by Monday of next week, we do get a bit of a break, sunshine 70s, but it's only a break. The active weather pattern returns Wednesday and Thursday of next week with additional chances of showers and thunderstorms. For tomorrow, it's going to be a warm and windy day again, 85 in the afternoon. Chance of rain tomorrow about 30%. Now, late tomorrow night into Saturday, that chance is going up, and it'll stay relatively elevated going into Sunday. That doesn't mean there won't be breaks here and there, but the chance of rain both days this weekend, I'm afraid, are going to be a little bit higher. So if you got weekend plans, Easter festivities, you definitely want to go ahead and start taking those chances inside, right? Doesn't mean you might not get a break here and there, but I think the bulk of the day, Saturday, and even in the first half of Sunday is probably going to be wet.